All right. Your association has been in the spotlight, not just recently, but over time.
Yeah.
And your association is quick to come out and say that yes, this happened, this happened, this happened. If killings are done in Benue, somebody somewhere comes out to say, yes, it's a retaliation of this. If it happens in Plateau, somebody comes out to say, yes, it's a retaliation of this. Everywhere, your people claim responsibility. Can you tell people in Abuja and Nigerians listening to us from elsewhere why this is so? Why we shouldn't look at it as a criminal confession?
Well, first of all, I would like to start by making one very important clarification
Mm.
for everybody to know that there are two Miyetti Allahs.
Oh,
Yeah, we have the Miyetti Allah Kautol Hore,
okay, Kotohori.
which was registered just 4 years back.
Okay.
Then we have the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association. That is the one I serve as the National Secretary. This is the one that has very good spread all over the Federation. Today we have representatives in almost all the local governments in Federation, where you will have the presence of the peace-loving legitimate pastoralists.
Okay.
And we have our state branch in all the 36 states of the Federation and FCT. This is the one that I serve as the National Secretary. It has been in existence for about 30 years now. So people hardly distinguish between the two, because whenever a report is coming out from any of them, the media normally mention just Miyetti Allah. So when you say Miyetti Allah, nobody knows which are the Miyetti Allahs. Those that know there are two Miyetti Allahs. But those that don't know there are two Miyetti Allahs, the conclusion will be that it is the well-known Miyetti Allah that has been in existence for quite some time. But there are two. We have the Miyetti Allah Cattle Hore, we have the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association.
So what differentiates them?
In Benue, there are two registered associations. They are
No,
both
in
registered
ideology. In ideology.
it's well, in ideology, we know of our own constitution. Ours is a non-political, non-violent, is an association that was established for the legitimate flight of the pastoralists in the country, and nothing more. The other one, they also have their constitution, well, they have their objectives and vision. I don't know much about the other one. It was registered just about 4-5 years back. But this one that I lead, which I know better, was registered over 30 years today in the country. So that other one is the one that has been having issues with the Benue State government. So because people hardly distinguish between the two, but this recent statement that came out from the zonal secretary of North Central is coming out from our zonal secretary.
The one you represent.
The one I represent. So
the statement that came out after the Plateau massacre.
Yes, the statement that came out after the Plateau massacre came out from the zonal chairman of Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association. He is actually our zonal chairman, but he has no mandate in any way to speak on behalf of the association of matters that of national concern. The only because of the implication involved, we always avoid coming into issues of defamation of character or legal implications. So we issued a code of conduct that nobody should talk, should face the media on behalf of Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association, either than the national president, the national secretary, which is my humble self, and the national PRO. Apart from those three, whoever pays the press and made a statement is on his own. He's not talking on behalf of this association. He's not speaking in the position of the association.
Okay.
So we were also surprised when we saw this thing trending in the media, that Miyetti Allah have done this, oh, we have to call him. I said, why I saw something going on in the media? How did this thing happen? He said he was quoted out of context, this, and I said, okay, but in the first place, it's not a matter of even you are quoted out of context or you have said it. The issue is, who gave you the mandate to speak on behalf of this association? You know very well that you are not supposed to speak on behalf of the association. So I assume this should be your personal opinion. You are speaking in your capacity as a Plateau State indigent, but not in your capacity as the zonal chairman. Because even if you are the zonal chairman, you are not mandated in any way to speak on behalf of this association. And if it is a state matter, you are not also supposed to talk on issues affecting state matters. The state chairman, the state secretary, and the PRO at the state are supposed to talk to the media on issues affecting their state. And your input should have been coming from the state. Did you receive any report from that state telling you these are the genesis, this is what happened, that warranted you to even speak? He said, I said, then you are wrong. Even we at the national level, we only speak on matters of this type when we have concrete evidence, written, not verbal. We don't rely on speculations and go to the public with unconfirmed information speculations. We always confirm. We have to receive a report from the state, and not a verbal report. We have to receive a written report, and where possible, back was list of either people injured or killed, and if necessary, supported by pictures. It is when we get that we confidently and authoritatively go to face the media
and take a position.
Because we know the basis on which we speak. But where we don't have this, we don't go to the media. So this is our position.
And you're listening to the sounds of
Greetings 105.7.